All right, peace be to you all. Assalamualaikum. This is Omar Abdul Malik. Whew. So, I wanted to do my running related video for this morning. So, I'm going to talk briefly about the role of weightlifting in my running regimen. Many years ago, I was actually trying to qualify for the Olympic marathon trials. So, for men, back in the 90s, we had to run, I think it was a sub, like a 221. So what I noticed about a lot of the elite runners, the super elite runners, was that they were very ectomorphic, which is a nice way of saying skinny. They had very little muscle mass, almost no body fat. So I said, well, I got to get skinny like that. So I stopped lifting weights completely. Now I'm naturally ectomorphic also. I'm 5'9". The heaviest I've ever been was 170 when I was in a horrible physical condition. When I was lifting heavy, I was 163, and I wasn't running at all. So I wanted to be this super elite runner. So I didn't know that the elite runners actually do engage in strength exercises. All I saw was them running. I mean, I was hearing these tales. Like back then, the marathoners were running like 80 miles a week, which back then was considered a lot. Now these guys are doing like, something ridiculous, like 140 miles a week, which is insane. I can't even imagine it. But like I said, I stopped doing all strength exercises. I stopped lifting. I stopped even doing push-ups. And I got real skinny. I went down to 137. And there's a bone here called the zygomatic process, and then the temporal bone, and then the mandibular process. Mine were all sticking out. And I looked at a picture of myself. There's this guy, Meb Keflezighi, who is an American Olympian marathon runner by way of Eritrea. And I looked kind of like him. I was like, wow, I look just like Meb Keflezighi. And in fact, I was so skinny and so gaunt looking. My wife told me that some of her friends were asking, like, is your husband okay? He doesn't look well. I said, yes, that's the look I'm going for. But I was so physically weak. It was terrible, man. When I started lifting again, and I ran a 3:02 marathon, which by elite standards is extremely slow. This is when I was, I think I was like 27 at the time. I'm 53 now, so it was a long time ago. But I think not doing any strength training exercises actually hurt me. So and when I started doing strength training again, I was surprised at how weak I had become. I couldn't even bench press my own body weight, which was about, like I said, 137. I was like, oh, I can't get it. I couldn't do, I think I was good for about 5 push-ups. I could barely do sit-ups. I could do like 5 pull-ups. It was terrible. So the more I read about distance running and the importance of incorporating strength training, weight-bearing exercises, and nutrition, of course. I try to have a good combination of weight training and running. So now, if you've been following me, you know I'm preparing for my first ultra marathon. I've done a bunch of marathons in the past, about 20, more than 20. But this will be my first ultra, the JFK 50. But I'm trying to incorporate strength training in this. So I do bench presses, curls, bicep curls. I'm not a big guy. Like right now, I'm about 153, 155 after a heavy meal at 5'9". So I'll probably go down to about, my goal is to go down to 145, be at 145 for the ultra marathon. But that's way in November, so I have quite a bit of time. But I want to keep my strength level up. And now being over 50, it's important for me to keep my testosterone levels up. I don't take any exogenous testosterone. I'm not at that point yet. but weightlifting does, it boosts your testosterone levels to a certain degree. It also increases your bone density and your muscle mass. These are things that you lose as you get older. And it boosts your metabolism also. But that's it for now. If you guys want to follow me or subscribe, that's fine. Follow me on this epic adventure. I've never done this before, so I've never done an ultra before, so it's a new physical milestone for me. But I'd encourage you guys to do strength exercises. You don't have to lift heavy weight, super heavy weights. Do what you can. Little arm weights are fine, or a heavy phone book. I don't know if they still make those, but even push-ups and sit-ups to the best of your ability. Okay, guys, I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors, and subscribe if you want. Take care. Peace.